Hey everyone, I wanted to catch you guys up with a little short video about how our summer's been going. As you can see, our Kinsey girl had a birthday with a little sleepover with her friends and some family. They've been to a couple camps and we are prepping for a big trip. Really, we've just been trying to find some normalcy since it's been 4 months since B passed. Since then, my mom started coming to work at the house a few hours a week, and Brinley's sister Caitlin also started coming over and working with Remy some. This has been really good for us, just to be able to be together and spend some time together and, just kind of grieve together. It takes me a lot of time to make each video, probably because I think about these things too much. But what I want you to see in the video is a representation of what our week looks like with Remy. But what I want you to hear is what it's like to have a child like Remy in my life. Posting online, of course, has a few negative things that come out of it, little comments that get made here and there. Mostly people, some are just mean, but a lot of them are just, thinking out loud, like, what kind of life does Remy have, or what is her purpose? And I wanted to share what I think Remy does bring to the table. Every relationship is a balance. We give physically and emotionally, and we get those things back. And as a child, Remy does take more physically from me. Obviously, I'm still carrying her around 4 years later, and I lose some sleep when she's sick. Emotionally, she's our easiest kid. She's very happy. She's very content when she's with us. Obviously, she doesn't yell at the other kids or create a lot of drama. But the way that Remy gives to me the most is spiritually. I've always known God or, tried my best to serve him. But Remy has just changed my relationship with God, and Greg says the same thing. It's just impacted us so many ways spiritually. When I hold Remy, it's like I have a visual image in my mind of me holding my faith in my arms. I feel like that story of Abraham taking Isaac up the mountain. Like, I feel like I'm holding my faith in my arms and giving it to God and just saying, I trust in you. We almost lost her in 2023 and several, many, many times other than that. But each time I just feel like I'm lifting up her life to God and just saying, whatever you want to do with her and with me, I want you to do that. It's given me a weight off my mind to know that I can trust him and that he's taking care of the big things. I honestly do believe that God has the power to do anything, including healing this little baby that has just a million problems in her life. I also think that He can heal my heart of bitterness and unforgiveness, anger. All of these things are just as important of being healed by God. And a lot of times I think Remy is the answer for that God is trying to heal my heart. And he brought this little girl into my life to do those things in. So I do understand why if people are not trying to serve the Lord, how they would think this about Remy, that maybe she doesn't have a lot of purpose. But I wanted to just say that for me, she brings so much to the table and she has changed my life in all of the best ways. I'm so thankful that God gave her to me and she really is just the biggest blessing that he's ever given me.